Hello, and welcome back to Crimson Play's Deus Ex Human Revolution. I'm Melvin, sometimes known as Melvin the Crimson Doris, and guys, this is it. This is the finale. This is the final part of Deus Ex. And full disclosure, I'm not a happy Melvin because this is actually my second time doing this, and I just so happen to have a save that comes back to where we last left off. So hopefully this part will be a bit shorter and we can get through it quicker since this is my second time literally doing it. Um, like back to back, I guess you could say. But whatever. This is it though. It's Deus Ex is coming to an end. It's time to end it. It was a fun adventure. And where we last left off, well, we navigated our way through Omega Ranch, found Megan and what was left of her team. And she told us, or she didn't tell us, but we found out Hugh Darrow was behind it all. And now he's done something with this new biochip that's causing augmented people to go nuts. So anyone who's augmented and got that new chip, well, they're all killing each other. And now we have to go to Panchaea to stop it. So let's do this mess.
Automated systems online. Darrow sequence 1, code 1A, preset and ready to engage. Suborbital trajectory plotted. Destination Panchaea. Begin countdown, Mr. Darrow.
Begin countdown.
Code 000. Confirm 0. Countdown commencing.
Huh. Weird code, but okay. Well, always wanted to be an astronaut. Never thought it would happen like this. If only my mom could see me now. Shame she's dead. The woman who raised me or saved me was awesome.
Stand by for liftoff. Electrodynamic launch assist sequence commencing.
Yahoo! That's pretty freaking cool, I'm not gonna lie. What a way to travel. That probably is going to be the future. We'll be in a destination in minutes. Jensen with his perfect luck. Alright, well, here we are, Panchaea. Pretty freaking cool.
Jensen! Jensen, can you read me?
Barely. I've reached Panchaea, Pritchard. Any word from Sarif or the UN delegates?
Nothing. The installation went into lockdown shortly after Darrow gave his speech. I can't tell if anyone's even alive. And the signal's still broadcasting.
Meaning no one's safe till I get in there and shut it down.
You'll have to disengage the lockdown first. Look for a master control panel at the top of the tower.
Okay, so I should say I got rid of my combat rifle and I picked up a plasma rifle, which you can see there. It will come in handy a little later, hopefully making a particular part easier than it already is. It's pretty freaking easy to begin with, but we're gonna make it easier. And these crates, some of them have open doors. Feel free to go into them. Of course, those aren't needed. That wasn't one. Maybe it's just two of them that have open doors. But there are little items in there that you can take, and of course they will help you. Can't ever have too much hacking software or auto hack stuff. It's brilliant! Make it! Oh. Okay, well that works. And what's in here? Anything near? We don't need combat. We want plasma, which we will get plenty of plasma ammo later. But yeah, so second time me doing this, I'm a little annoyed, but like I said, now that I know where everything is, we should be able to get through it moderately quickly. No clowning around too much, because the first go at this I was clowning around a little bit, but not now. So of course, as you can see, the water's electric, and you can use the boxes, one there, to stack and deal with the electricity. Also, EMP mines. Chances are by this point in the game you have the electrical upgrade, so it won't bother you at all. And if you don't, well, you're doing this the hard way. But this isn't too much of an issue. There will be dead bodies scattered everywhere. And that room I just passed, right there, that is the electrical shutoff. But we don't care about that. That'll take you around to it, I think. But for the most part, ooh, that's gonna be bad. Yeah, frag mine. Wow. Okay, well, whatever. I'll just take that and... Yes, I need some pills. Yum, 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 yum. No. I said, yum, yum, yum. There we go. That's really no big deal at all. And we'll go ahead and stab ourselves, too. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff. So, let's continue on. Like, I didn't realize how sensitive the mines actually were. Ooh, there's another one. Alright, so just be very careful. Because the mines are... I had no idea they were that sensitive. But, whatever, live and learn, right? And I'm not... Even though this is the second time I'm doing this... Oh, there it is. That's what I was looking for. Ladder up. And nothing really to worry about just yet. We'll have some worries later. And up we go. Enter. What's down here? Oh yeah, we'll be coming down here later. Actually, I wonder if I can set some stuff up. Ah, whatever. It's not important. We'll be coming there later. Anyway, I hope you guys are all having a good day, night, whatever time of the day it is.
Pritchard, Panchaea's broadcast center is at the base of the station near the bottom of the ocean. Is that right?
But the lockdown caused all the blast doors to seal. You won't be able to go down until you override them manually.
From up in the tower. I got it.
Yeah, anyway, hope you guys are all doing good. And, so you can know there's multiple endings to this game. We're going to see all of them. I will edit so they just play back to back to back. And I'm going to show you how to get all of them as well. I mean, it's not hard at all. It's really... Yes, the pills. It's really easy. It's not hard. Missable though. Oh, and there's a look at Panchaea. Good lord. Yes, it's a giant freaking hole in the ocean. How is this even possible? I don't know, but it's freaking crazy. And I think it's just one of the cooler things in the game. It's just so awesome. I don't think she made it. Hey. 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 think she's dead. Yeah. I don't think she made it. And guy in there. I don't think we need to go in there. But, yeah, I don't think we need to go in there. I'm not even sure if he has anything. But we'll switch to our handy dan... Oh! Wait a second. Nope, read it. You know, I still never got the achievement for reading all the freaking ebooks. Yeah, we don't need to go in there. And we will be abusing Cloak as well. Because that's what it's here for. And up we go. Alright, so we do want to be cautious of the turret. And we're gonna hack this, be right back. Okay, got a new virus for our hard work, which I am more than okay with. We'll definitely take the plasma. And gonna hack this, be right back. And cameras are already off. And you are now off. Yay! I'm pretty sure there was actually a PDF nearby for that somewhere, but we don't need it. And let's reload this. That's such a cool looking gun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh gosh, I can't remember where that tune is from. Dun, 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 dun. Where the heck is that from? Anyway, before you jump through this glass, I recommend saving. Okay, and jump on through.
I don't think you want to do that, Mr. Jensen. Disengage lockdown, and whatever demons this station contains are likely to come crashing out on us.
Afraid to die, Darrow? Or just unwilling to face what you've done?
Oh, I know what I've done, believe me. I take no pleasure in it.
And yet you still did it.
I did what had to be done. 20 years ago, I gave the world augmentation technology. I thought I was giving it a bright future, but instead I gave it the means to destroy itself. No law, no UN regulation was going to fix that.
People are dying out there. Hundreds of thousands of people driven to the brink of insanity because of you.
I had to convince the world. Before today, people believed we should steal fire from the gods and redesign human nature. Human nature is the only thing we have that gives us a moral compass and the social skills we need to live in peace. Destroy it, and you destroy our very species.
Don't paint yourself a savior in this. What you're doing is insane.
Is it? When this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you as they had planned, from the inside out. No one will be able to use the technology I invented to make others into beings they desire. Something we both know has happened already.
You think you're Frankenstein? Killing his own monster?
Actually, Mr. Jensen, I prefer to think of myself as Daedalus, watching helplessly as his child crashes into the sea.
Very symbolic. What a prick.
I'm ending this. Now.
Dialogue battle.
You can't. The signal is being generated from the broadcast center at the base of this facility. Panchaea's security system has been programmed to protect it, and will kill you before you even get close.
You designed that system, Darrow. You can tell me how to shut it down.
But I won't. You think what I'm doing is extreme. You simply don't understand. For humanity to survive beyond this century, it must abandon ill-conceived notions about transcendence and embrace change. But for that to happen, the hard lesson must be learned. Blood must be shed.
think humanity needs to be punished? Is that it? Pain is the only thing people understand? By the time this is over, there will be no humanity left to embrace your change. The stress and horror you forced us to live through will have ripped it out of us.
I knew there would be casualties, but I thought, over time, surely the human spirit can recover. Even as I listen to your words, I realize a cruel truth. No one else has the vision to see what I've seen, the will to do what I have done. You're all too weak, judging but never acting. None of you have the moral courage to see this through to its conclusion. Well, so be it.
You're cold, man. Let's go with critique.
You've convinced yourself you're right, but whatever moral high ground you're standing on is nothing but a stack of innocent victims. You're trying to justify genocide. All your talk about ethics and ideals doesn't mean a damn compared to that.
You think my methods are inhuman, Mr. Jensen? Why did I expect this to turn out differently? People like you, people who willingly surrender their humanity a piece at a time, you'll never understand. And browbeating won't get me to change my mind. You can talk and talk and talk, but in the end you'll still fail to grasp the fundamental underlying truth.
No, my friend. You will.
You know, I've always wondered about that leg brace of yours. Why the father of augmentation doesn't have the most basic of implants. Doesn't make much sense, really. Unless he's one of the few people genetically incompatible with this technology. Gotta love the irony in that. It's the kind of irony that can tear you up inside, bit by bit, every day, until you find yourself despising what you're not.
How dare you? You think I've done all this because a fluke of nature robbed me of my chance to become a part of it? I tried everything, damn you. Everything I could think of to change. None of it worked. None of it!
So you had to fix it, didn't you? Take back control, make it like it never was.
Yes! Yes, that's exactly what have I done?
I think he lost his temper.
Give me the codes, Darrow. Help me stop this.
You'll still be in danger. Panchaea's security system, much of it is self-determining and lethal. But if you succeed, if these codes help you turn off the system and reach the broadcast center, tell the world exactly why I did it. Explain to them about the Illuminati, the biochip, Panchaea. Help them understand that the technology I created will not be a future any one of us desires.
Alright, and there's the code. Nice! And here's the which we already read. God darn it. I was hoping that would be the last one. I really want that achievement. So evidently another future playthrough is in order. Actually, it is the only achievement I'm missing in this game. Which is, I mean, not bad, but very annoying just to be missing that one. And having no clue where it might be. But anyway, we got what we needed. Let us
Richard,
continue.
The lockdown's disengaged. I'm heading back to the hangar to see if those blast doors are open. Have you been able to raise anyone?
I'm picking up several glimmers, but there's too much interference. I think you're on your own, Jensen.
Careful there, Francis. You almost sound like you regret that.
Now, as you can see, things are active now on the radar there to the left. So, not going to be a smooth sailing. We are going to have to be cautious and sneak around, which is no problem for Adam Jensen. Of course not. I'm the super sleuth. That's what I do. The super security guard. This part's going to be tight, though. Get in there. There he is. Okay. That's the guy we gotta watch out for. Him. Ooh. Goop! Can't ever have too much.
Go away, Ghost! Go away! Go! You don't scare me! Okay. I'm gonna kill you!
Alright, you gonna turn around or you gonna keep going?
Out.
You're gonna keep going. Fine by me. And done. Nice. Oops. Hit the wrong button. God darn it. I didn't mean to use up a battery there. Hit the wrong thing. As per usual, you know. Me hitting the wrong button in this game just goes like... Well, I was gonna say peanut butter and jelly, but I hate peanut butter. This stuff is disgusting. I don't know how anyone can like it. And I forgot to get a better look at Panchaea, which is okay. We'll get a better look in the future, so it's not a total loss. I would say that we are... I don't know how I noticed that. Wow. First time I ever noticed it. I don't know how I saw it, but I will take it. What? Thank you. I don't know why I did that. Alright, cool. More ammo. What? No, I don't want to do that. I want to reload. Good lord. Alright. Yeah, no, I won't. Nope. Because I know how this game is. Alrighty. So we're going to go down here. A couple of ways of going about this. So, as you can see, there's a ladder we can get through, get to. Oops. And there's actually a vent we can go in through there. I think we're gonna use the ladder. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, we'll use the ladder.
Run! Run!
Wait, what?
Okay, do your thing, buddy.
Whose hand is that? That's not mine.
Honestly, I know it's kind of weird, but this is giving me like vibes of Resident Evil in a strange way, just because of just how bizarre it is, the eerie atmosphere and just things not going right, the weird sound effects with the music. It's creepy, you know. And then the people, they're kind of acting like zombies and mess, so just really trippy. Rocket launcher. Ooh, money. Gosh, I miss Metal Slug. Do you guys think they will ever make, if SNK will ever make a new Metal Slug? Saying that, it would probably be in 2.5D, which isn't necessarily bad, but I prefer the 2D sprites. Yeah, but man, Metal Slug would be cool. I wasted so much money playing that game in the arcades. Rocket launcher. Heavy machine gun. Anything on here that we need? Oops. You guys can go ahead, pause to read that. It's nothing on here, but whatever. Alright. Anything? Any bar? That would be nice. No. No. Okay. You guys are just gonna be mean. And I think we are... Well, I'll know when we hit the halfway point in a second. I think we're close to it. Yep. Okay, so Limb Clinic. If you need some more praxis. They have 2 more, from what I recall. Of course, you have to have strength to actually move that. And a few other little things you could possibly purchase. No point in that. There's nothing there. And we read that, so that's not helpful. What are you? Absolutely nothing. Hello.
You seem relative.
Oh, things.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
No.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, she's just saying, oh my god, you're not gonna kill me. No, I'm not. Oh, thank god. Yeah, we'll take more of those. We don't need that. Don't need typhoon ammo. Don't need that. And unfortunately, we can't sell.
I feel remiss.
Alright, so that's it. That's all we have to do here. And we are officially halfway done. I know, it's just that easy. It's so
This is
easy.
William Taggart.
Baby can do it.
If anyone out there is listening,
Taggart.
I'm begging you, help. We've barricaded ourselves inside the core server room. Many of us are wounded. Please, save us.
What
Please,
the heck is
save
Taggart
us.
doing here? Okay, so a couple ways of going about this. You can jump all the way down if you want and go across and then up. You can go through that direction there, or you can be smart, save yourself some effort, not overshoot that jump, come up here and walk on top of everyone. Yes, look at you, you stupid mindless freaks. I'm so smart. That's why I'm head of security. So yeah, just super easy. That's how it's done. Just straight to the point. And we're actually going to save Taggart. And I have to sneeze.
No,
Oh
there's no
god.
one here. It's all
Alright, there we go. Only alarm. We're good. We're in. We're in the safe zone, kinda. Alright, so as you can see, they have cameras. Gotta watch out for them, and we are going to turn them off right now. I mean, you don't have to. You can actually drop down and use the walkways covered, but we don't need to do that. Quite a few guys in here. There's our password. And I will be right back. Well, actually, I guess I won't be right. Well, yes, I'm gonna cut the... Alright, robots already off. Turrets off. Done. Oh, and we saw Taggart in one of them. God, he's a prick. Easy. Did I say that we're at the halfway point? Actually, we're past it now, I want to say. Yeah, I was worried there was going to be mines there, but no, I'm thinking of another part. Surprise! Here's Johnny. Now, there is a second way in if you don't have the strength or the hacking skills, or if you don't have an automatic hack tool. But we have plenty of them, so we're doing it the lazy man's way. In we go. Didn't mean to take that rifle, laser rifle, but whatever. Alright. Taggart.
Mr. Jensen, how ironic that you should be the one to save us from the monsters out there.
Monsters, Taggart? You mean people. Augmented people who've lost all control, lost their reason.
Isn't that supposed to be my line? Unfortunately, it seems your esteemed Mr. Darrow decided to appropriate my point and turn it back on me. In madness and in blood.
He has betrayed us all.
So you finally admit it. You are part of this after all. You have been all along.
It would be pointless to deny anything now, but despite what you think of us, we never wanted augmentations outlawed. All we've ever sought is regulation, rules governing how the technology is developed, and laws that ensure it's used for the good of society.
You've raised society above humanity. So who gets to make those rules?
Men with wisdom, strength, and tenacity to know what's right. Proven leaders who distinguish themselves, like you, Mr. Jensen. You've certainly earned the right to be one of us. All you have to do is take it.
I'm not looking for glory, Taggart.
Just remember that without control, there's no room for freedom, only anarchy. You were a policeman once. You know the importance of order.
I know there's a difference between order and slavery.
The biochip wasn't supposed to force people to do anything. It merely limited power so that people couldn't go on killing sprees like the ones taking place right now.
Amazing how well that worked out.
Say what you will, but I know that some part of you agrees with me. Absolute freedom is no different than absolute chaos. Society needs boundaries if it has any hope of surviving, and you, Mr. Jensen, can be the one to give us that hope. Shut down Darrow's signal, then help me get a message out saying that an accident at VersaLife contaminated the world's neuropozyne supply.
VersaLife? And what if I decided to blame the Illuminati?
The Illuminati is just a name to get rich financiers to invest more money. Besides, do you really think the world will believe in some 18th century conspiracy theory? Do this for us, and you'll ensure a future for mankind, all of mankind, augmented or otherwise. The future Hugh Darrow offers doesn't allow for both.
Let me think about it.
I would punch you, but it's no point. Unfortunately, it really is no point. But he mentioned some interesting things. First, he's in the Illuminati. You freaking wiener. Oh, that's the other way in. He's been playing everybody, this humanity front, and oh, I care about people. No, you care about control. And the other thing is, he said that, oh yes, and here's the vent, so what I was saying was you can go like that to avoid the cameras. The other thing is absolute freedom. It's just absolute chaos, or it leads to it, or something like that. Which is interesting because that is a concept that can go many ways. Freedom isn't really free, What? Freedom isn't really free, unfortunately. That is it's a lie we tell ourselves. Let's just be honest. And you know what? There is a way to get to the next person, and I think I'm going to be late. Ooh, get away from you first. I think I'm going to be lazy about it. But, you know, unfortunately, freedom isn't free, and yeah, we do need boundaries. But then it also goes into a type of morality, like how are our morals? For instance, you know, I'm free to kill someone. Does it make it right? Probably not. Is it wrong? Well, it depends on your definition of wrong. Did he make me mad? Yeah. And so I retaliated. That's what he gets for making me mad. Now he's dead. Can't make me mad anymore. You know, it's weird, and we have an instant gratification thing. It's a lot of trippy stuff that goes along with this, and sometimes I enjoy thinking about it. And if you want to hear me talk about it, sometimes anyway, check out my main channel, Unexplained Possibilities. Yes, gotta plug it. Okay, so we're going to turn invisible and drop on down. Okay, I don't think we'll be caught. No, just alarmed.
Get
We're
up!
good.
Get up! Get up!
Is anybody there?
No, you're not.
Can you hear
Get away
me?
from me.
I've got survivors here. We've locked ourselves in the machine room. Please,
Sarif?
help us!
Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up!
Oops. The wrong button. Alright, so
Get away from me.
we're going right to Sarif. Super easy way of doing it. And actually, you know what? Before I go to Sarif, I think I want to... Nah, we'll get it on the way back. So yeah, we'll circle around because I think one way leads to the other. But very easy way to get to Sarif. Drop down, open, in, and we'll go ahead and eat some goop. Yes. Delicious. And we will continue on. So, yeah, like I said, this ending part, when you know what you're doing, it's, well, that's just this whole game in general. When you know what you're doing, it's easy.
Adam! Oh, thank God you came. I've got wounded here. We'll have to move them first.
We can't move anyone yet. Not until I get to the base of the station and shut down Darrow's broadcast.
What? Why?
The chaos you experienced here, it's everywhere. The Illuminati created a biochip that stops people from using enhanced abilities, and Darrow turned it into a kill switch.
Oh my God, Hugh. We gotta fix this, Adam. If people realize what's happened, if they believe augmentation technology created this chaos, they'll ban human enhancement research forever.
And that would be a bad thing.
Yes, it would! Don't you see what's at stake here? Ever since man first crawled out of that ocean, we've been striving to be more than we are. Augmentation technology is just the latest, greatest step on a very long road. But we've barely scratched the surface of its potential. We can't let fear stop us from continuing.
That's your belief, Sarif. Not everyone shares it.
But you do, Adam. I know it. And if we work together, we can really make a difference. We can improve the lives of everyone, but only if we fix this.
Go on.
We'd have to get a message out after you shut down Hugh's signal. Tell the world, tell them the Humanity Front did this. That their doctors created a virus that only affects augmented people.
You mean lie?
Nah, it'll give us time, son. Time to figure out how to destroy the Illuminati's biochips and move on.
And what about the people who've been hurt by this? Don't they deserve the truth?
Adam, if we want the freedom to become more than we are, we can't be blinded by a misguided morality. Some people will be left behind. It's reality. It's evolution, son.
Right. Evolution based on my DNA.
Please, son, you have to stay with me on this.
I'll think about it.
I need to punch you too. Okay, so one of the reasons why you want to speak with Sarif and with Moron, Taggart, is because it opens up the endings. So, oh, nice. Didn't know that was there. So, if you don't find them and speak to them, you have a possibility of 2 endings. If you find them, it opens up 2 more endings. Actually, you know what? I'm not even sure, because I've never lost the dialogue battle with Hugh Darrow. I can't even say if you'll miss out on that or not. I think no matter what, you get that ending. I think. I'm not entirely sure, so don't quote me on that. But either way, it's 4 endings to the game, and depending on how you actually play, the dialogue changes. So if you go on a killing spree or whatever, then Jensen will say a few different things, and versus if you don't. So you'll hear the version of things being non-lethal, and it might change up if you your augmentations a lot. But it's not too many odds in here, so don't quote me on that one. And in we go. As you can See, there's a mine. We're not gonna worry about that because we're not going that way. And I'm not even gonna bother hacking. We have the hack tools. We may as well use what they're here for. Oh, another mine though. We are gonna mine this mine. I know, it's a stupid pun, stupid joke. I'll just stop now. And slowly approaching. Being like the apex predator. Sneaking up on the mines. Disarming it. I notice another one. It's almost like I have foresight. Now, what do you think is going through Adam's head right now? Since, you know, they told him, you're the only one who can do this, Adam. I'm not entirely sure why he's the only one that... Oh, Christ. Oh, gosh. That wasn't good. And it blew that door off. Can they come this way? I don't think so. I hope not. Oh, they might be. Okay, they reset. Okay, well, just alarmed and not hostile or anything, so we're still good with, we're still good with something. I don't know why I did that. That was no point to switch to that. Yeah, but, okay, we're still good. Yeah, those things are very sensitive. Freaking blew off the door. I didn't even know that was possible. Learn something new every day. And out we go. We avoided a lot of... Actually, no, we didn't avoid a lot of mess. We still have to sneak about to get out of a mess. Anything in here? Probably nothing I need. Ooh, I'll take that. And what is this? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, don't care. We don't need you. Alright, we're gonna turn
Get away from me!
Oh. I don't know what that was about. Where am I? Oh, it was the fire. Where did that come from? Oh, god darn it. Okay, I know where I am.
Get away from me! Get away!
Oh, wow. Everything is going bad. Fine, whatever. We'll just be going this way. I don't know how that happened, but whatever. We're pretty much safe now, but I am going to have an... I'll just eat a bar. Yeah, 2 bars and one of these things, because we are going to need our battery. But we only have one thing left to do, and that's it. So we are very, 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 very near the ending. It's pretty exciting. I'm not gonna lie, it's exciting, but it is time for Deus Ex to end. Earlier, I finished Rise, which was a lot of fun, but it was time for that game to end. It was hitting me where it's like, okay, this is dragging on now. It's time. I'm trying not to rush though, because sometimes you know what happens when you play a game and you feel the end is near, and you start rushing and you start making mistakes and just being stupid. I'm trying to avoid that. It's very difficult. Extremely difficult. And yep, this is the way. This is the way, right? Yeah, this is the way. So, we're about, the gas thing's on the right. Yeah. On the left, not the right. It's gonna be on the left side. We're not gonna need any stinking gases. Don't bother going in there. It's no point. And the way in is actually through a vent. We just passed it on the left side, but that's okay. So, you immediately want to come down here, hug the wall, let him go insane, do his booga booga booga. And let's jump up, get over here. And this is the reason why you wanted to have a battery. Yeah, there's another psycho. Let him go ahead, go nuts, move away. And, ooh, almost went down the wrong one. Down we go. Oh, wow. That was too low. Alright, well, I'm just gonna go invisible. And I just want the battery to come back before I cloak and jump over. Because it's so easy for you to get spotted right here. That should be enough. Down. That should be it. Oh, done, I believe. Unless they'll see us from the steps, which would be messed up. Nope, we're good. Okay. Now, this is a pretty much... well, this is Panchaea. Holy cow, it's huge. Look at this. I think I'll run out of battery before the Icarus landing will kick in. Yeah, this is so cool to me. Like, it reminds me of something out of Star Trek or Star Wars, and it's just in the middle of the freaking ocean. But anyway, this is a good spot to make a separate save. I'm saving right now, and it will also ask you, you know, it'll let you know, like, it's no turning back. And we're not turning back, we're going. In fact, we're going so hard, I couldn't even turn around for a second. I just can't get over how freaking huge this thing is. I think they said how long it took to make it, and it's still incomplete. Could you imagine working on this thing, living here? I mean, first of all, living here is scary. Working on it is scary. Just, you know, anything could go wrong and all that ocean water could just come in, fill it up, and that's all she wrote. I mean, how do they even do something like this? It's pretty breathtaking. I can just imagine the giant vehicles. Crazy as I started now. So, man, the adventures of Adam Jensen's adventures, at least in this game, are coming to a close. I don't know, man. It's a little bittersweet because it seems like it took a good while, and yeah, here it is. This is it, and I'm gonna show you a very easy way of beating this boss. And yes, it involves abusing cloak and having a very powerful weapon, which we do. Taking no, not that. You have pills. I don't need them, but I'll take them. I'm gonna kick the habit. Yeah, right, sure you are. But yeah, we have what we need.
What the hell? Oh my God.
Water pressure nominal at 173 psi.
Who am I?
Communications web online.
I feel cold.
Drones
Looks
1
like the
through
chick
3
from
within
Bell Tower
operational
from Bell Tower
parameters.
Prison.
I don't remember.
Drone 4 disconnected.
Let me go.
Processing.
Oh God, please help me. I'm scared.
Core temperature stable. Processing.
Zhao, what are you doing?
Connecting to Panchaea's Hiron project, Mr. Jensen. The most advanced quantum computer slave to the human brain, and the closest to perfection we'll ever achieve. I'm going to use it to hack Darrow's signal and rework the message to our benefit.
Our benefit? You mean the Illuminati's?
Oh, that hurts.
Someone has to override the signal and be the world's savior. And let's be honest, neither of us would trust anyone else to fill that role. Computer, begin EEG sync.
So much pain.
Syncing beta waves at 40 cycles per second.
Sleep, please. Let me sleep.
Incompatible master-slave chain detected. Alert. Unable to transfer control to Alpha Pod.
The system won't recognize my chip.
Neural systems offline. Rerouting control of chain.
I can't control iron.
Increasing glutamate levels by 32%.
Sal, get them out of there. I have to reach the control chamber.
No! I can still control it! I'm in control!
Stop the signal.
Security alert.
Through the primary control hatch.
Oh, shit.
Alright, so super
Alpha
easy
Pod security in place.
thing
To access Alpha Pod, purge tertiary pods.
Remember that code Darrow gave us? 2012.
I must be the one to alter the signal!
Inner.
Manual
Where are
override.
you?
Tertiary pods
Now,
initiated. Total system purge.
you have plenty of ammo, you have plenty of stuff with our batteries back. Actually, we're gonna use it right now. Take some goop and some of these things. Actually, we'll just use that for the goop.
Where did you get that gold? Come on, you down.
So, just need to play here. That's it. That should be it. Done. Easy. That's the final boss. Easiest boss in the game.
I can't take it!
There we go. That's it. We pretty much beat the game. We just need to see the endings. My. Original or extra crispy? I think she chose extra crispy. So the other way to beat this is to... kind of looks like a phoenix and kind of reminds me of the precogs from Minority Report. Huh. But yeah, that kind of looks like birds or something like that. But anyway, the other way to do this is to run to these panels. You hit the... and then they come out and you just kill them and just run around and do that. But you have to be careful because... well, why am I doing that? Because guards and robots will come out. So Cloak is very powerful here. Probably too powerful. I will take that. But I'm okay with that because I say all the time, I like being overpowered. I know some people don't and they'll frown upon it, like, yeah, it makes everything too easy. Yes, I like that. I like being powerful. I don't know why some people just frown on it so much. They get on your case, man. Yeah, we'll take you, and nothing really here for us. Actually, I'm just doing this, mostly taking things for if I decide to do another playthrough, New Game Plus, to get that achievement for reading all the ebooks, which I doubt I will ever get. But anyway, let's continue on and let's see our endings. You know, I think we've earned that. You journeyed all this way. What the heck is going to happen now?
Hello, Adam. Welcome to the Edge. It is not the end of the world, but you can see it from here.
Eliza? What are you doing here?
It is my job to monitor and
Oops.
report on
Sorry
the
about
news,
that.
Adam. Before Darrow smothered everything with his signal, the whole world was tuned into this place, including me.
The broadcast. I have to stop it.
I know. Please, come closer. Do you know where we are, Adam? We are at the fulcrum point, when society lies in the balance. Hugh Darrow hoped to tip the scales one way, by telling the world everything you already know. About the biochip, the Illuminati, everything. He believed knowing the truth would convince mankind to abandon research into human enhancement technologies forever.
It would certainly give them reason to fear it.
Indeed. Darrow's confession is ready to send. If you want, I can wideband it across all media as soon as you shut down the signal. Everything you worked so hard to uncover will be exposed. But only if you deactivate the broadcast using this control. However, if you desire, I can alter Darrow's message. Conceal the creation of the biochip while putting in new content.
Content blaming the humanity front, like Sarif suggested.
The organization has already admitted to harboring terrorists. It would be easy to convince people they turn to biological warfare in a more desperate attempt to get rid of augmented people.
But why? What would that achieve?
In time, it could shift the focus of hatred onto people whose prejudices are seen as too extreme, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution as they desire. But if you want me to perform this edit for you, you must disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Alternatively, Darrow's message can be adjusted to erase all mention of the power group known as the Illuminati. I can report that lack of proper regulation allowed vast quantities of neuropozyne to become contaminated prior to reaching the market.
Taggart's preference. You think the world will buy a made-up story about neuropozyne poisoning?
You might be surprised by what people believe. I can convince them. And having experienced the negative effects of corporate negligence firsthand, a majority of people might force the world to place harsh restrictions on all human enhancement research. But only if you disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Of course, there is another option. This passage leads to Panchaea's pressure regulation controls. Destroy them and the installation will cave in on itself, overwhelmed by the weight of the ocean pressing against it. Everyone inside the structure will die.
That's a solution?
No one will be left to tell the world what happened, Adam. Nobody will be able to spin the story.
Including me.
The choice is yours. Do you believe you have the wisdom to choose an appropriate future for mankind? Or do you trust mankind to find the answers on its own?
Okay, well, I think this is where I'm going to sign off. I want to thank you all for joining me on this playthrough. It was really awesome. I enjoyed it. I hope you got some entertainment from it. And who knows, maybe you can even use this as a bit of a walkthrough. I doubt it, but you never know. So thank you guys. If you liked it, let me know. If you disliked it, let me know. If you want to see Mankind Divided, let me know. Even if you don't, I will be playing that eventually. But we're going to a couple of faster paced games next. One of them, my very lovely Angie K requested, so Angie gets what Angie wants. And the other one, I'm only going through it literally because I messed up and I want the true ending. So you'll see those soon. So with that said, thank you again for watching and playing along with me, and I will be gaming with you next time. So until then.
If you do this, first-hand experience with corporate negligence on such a grand scale may convince mankind to enact harsh restrictions on human enhancement research. Are you sure this is your choice? So be it then.
Freedom. To those who don't have it, it's more valuable than gold. But where should it start and end? We humans often think we have the right to expand, absorb, convert, or possess anything we need to reach our dreams. But time and time again, hasn't this led to conflicts with others who essentially believe the same thing? Looking back on the challenges I faced, at the way I often resolve them, I realize morality can become our saving grace. Most of the time, didn't I try to keep my values in mind, knowing how my actions would affect others? More often than not, I resisted the urge to abuse power and resources simply to reach my goals more swiftly. I managed to hang on to my humanity. But the temptation to ignore it was always there. It's that temptation that so worries Taggart. He's not afraid of freedom. He's afraid of the chaos that erupts when individuals have nothing but morality to constrain them. He wants us to regulate enhancement technologies because he fears all that power, without limits, without guide rails to keep us from abusing it. Absolute freedom is no better than chaos. Society needs laws and regulations to protect it. So if the men and women behind Taggart need to work in the shadows, pulling strings to enable us to head in a safe direction, will supporting them be all that bad? If they're as wise as Taggart says, how bad will their leadership be? I just hope they stand by what they say.
If you do this, the focus of hatred may shift to those responsible for unleashing biological warfare, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution. Are you sure this is your choice? So be it then.
Sarif was right about one thing. It's in our nature to want to rise above our limits. Think about it. We were cold, so we harnessed fire. We were weak, so we invented tools. Every time we met an obstacle, we used creativity and ingenuity to overcome it. The cycle is inevitable. But will the outcome always be good? I guess that will depend on how we approach it. These past few months, I was challenged many times. But more often than not, didn't I try to keep morality in mind, knowing that my actions didn't have to harm others? Time and time again, didn't I resist the urge to abuse power and resources simply to achieve my goals more swiftly? In the past, we've had to compensate for weaknesses, finding quick solutions that only benefit a few. But what if we never need to feel weak or morally conflicted again? What if the path Sarif wants us to take enables us to hold on to higher values with more stability? One thing is obvious. For the first time in history, we have a chance to steal fire from the gods. To turn away from it now, to stop pursuing a future in which technology and biology combine, leading to the promise of a singularity, would mean to deny the very essence of who we are. No doubt the road to get there will be bumpy, hurting some people along the way. But won't achieving the dream be worth it? We can become the gods we've always been striving to be. We might as well get good at it.
If you do this, the unadulterated truth in Darrow's confession may well convince mankind to cast all science and technology aside, to ensure that future generations grow up free and whole. Are you sure this is your choice? So be it then.
Albert Einstein said, technological progress is like an axe in the hands of a pathological criminal. Took me a while, but I finally see his point. How often have we chased the dream of progress only to see it perverted? More often than not, haven't the machines we built to improve life shattered the lives of millions? And now we want to turn that dream on ourselves to fundamentally improve who we are. Experience has shown me how dangerous that can be. How many times in the call of duty did I almost fall into the trap of taking shortcuts, abusing my abilities or the resources at hand? I resisted. Barely at times, because I valued human lives and considerations. Can I truly despise others who fall? Technology offers us strength. Strength enables dominance, and dominance paves the way for abuse. Darrow understood this. He knew that using technology to become something more than we are risks losing our ability to love, aspire, or make moral choices. The very things that make us human. It also risks giving some men the power to make others what they choose, regardless of the cost to human dignity. The suffering Darrow inflicted is not the end of the world. It is merely the seed for change. And change never comes without pain.
If you do this, the world will be left with questions and may never reach a consensus. Are you sure this is your choice? We have little time left, Adam. And might I say, it has been a pleasure.
Do I trust mankind to save itself? That's what Eliza was asking. The truth is, I don't know. After everything I've seen, all the fighting and the chaos around me, I only know what I want to believe. Somehow, human decency will triumph. These past few months, I've faced many life-threatening situations. I could have given up many times, but my need to know the truth, to uncover the secrets that others were hiding, and to survive, forced me to keep on going. Most of the time, I tried to keep my values in mind, knowing my actions did not have to harm others. I held on to my humanity, resisting the urge to abuse power or resources in order to meet my goals. And in the end, I got the job done. But does this mean I have the right to choose for everyone? No. Because it isn't up to me. It isn't up to Darrow, Sarif, or Taggart either. Ordinary men and women will have to decide together what course mankind should take. The kind of people who time and time again have picked and chosen the future in highly practical ways, slowing change when it's negative, speeding it up when it's good. Can they do it again? I don't know. But I do know I'm not about to let anyone in this station, myself included, stand in their way.
You worry too much, Morgan. There's nothing we can't manage given time. She's here. I have to cut this short. Keep going through the wreckage. Maybe we'll find something we can use for the Morpheus initiative. Come in! Dr. Reed! We're so pleased you decided to join us.
Where else could I go?
No regrets, my dear. As Ariadne told Theseus before he entered the Minotaur's labyrinth, always forward, never left or right. You'll be very interested in our current project. We're breaking new ground.
Yes, the nanite virus chimera is quite intriguing. I'm looking forward to seeing the hybrid project up close, Mr. Page.
And so you shall. But please, call me Bob.